Hi everybody, we are revisiting Boros Bully today. The reason why is because the first time I played it, I don't feel like I did it justice. Like, it is technically the highest percentage of the meta, so I kind of want to give it a second try. And also, you know, it just feels fair. Now, early game, we have Lunarchs, Cats, and Inspectors. Cats and the Lunarchs can gain its life. Cat is recursive, Lunarch's recursive. Inspector cantrips, pretty good. Throne Discovery and Faithful Saluting are effectively draw engines because we have a lot of from the graveyard stuff. Springleaf Drum to smooth out our mana. Prismatic Strands to help us get through the late game. Our late game plan being getting a bunch of flyers and just hitting the opponent with Rally the Peasants. Lightning Bolts for removal and extra damage. We have Dust to Dust for Artifact Hate. Parapet here to try and prevent electricity effects from just ruining us. Electricity ourselves. Gorilla Shamans because, once again, screw artifacts. Or Pyroblast to say screw blue. There isn't much else to say, so we're just going to hop into it. Hopefully I actually choose the right deck this time. Boros Bully, alright, let's go. And I do apologize, my room is over 90 degrees despite the air conditioner running. See you in the first match. Alright, match one, we are on the play. Let's get to it. We will draw. Or we will be on the play. So let's see, that's Eternal and Veteran. Yeah, this is actually fun because we can get Squadron Hawk turn 2. Yeah, we'll keep this. Plains, Veteran, pass the turn. That is a pretty artwork for Evolving Wilds. I've been messaged by somebody. Alright, we're going to play Squadron Hawk and effectively draw 3 in game 1. Oh, I have one Squadron Hawk that doesn't match. Oh, that would trigger the shit out of me if I was the opponent. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good hit. Faithful Saluting. Ooh, fantastic hit. So, we're going to discard one Screech, one Hawk. Play a Hawk. Then flash back the other one. Alright, opponent have Suffocating Fumes or Suffer. Alright, let's do math here. Opponent is at 19. We can do this once. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could dome them for 12. I think that is what we'll do. So let's go get a Plains out of the deck. And we're specifically not going to play out the other one to play around a board wipe. We will hit with the Lunarch Veteran as well. If they want to block it, they can block it. This puts our opponent in a position where they have to answer either our board or rally the peasants, or they suffer. Okay, they snuffed out, which cost us them 4 life anyway. And they're down to 6. Okay, come Brainstorm, so they are trying to find an answer. They're probably thinking for Suffocating Fumes, if I had to guess, or alternatively a Counterspell. Counterspell lets them stave off 1 Rally the Peasant, but they still take 3. Snuff Out is effectively off for them, I believe. This costs Okay, let's see if this resolves. So we're going to attempt to rally the peasants from the yard. See if this eats counters magic. It seems like it does. Oh, it needs to dispel. Okay. We're just going to play this as a land. Because we're going to then flash that back during the second main phase. Well, not flash it back. We're going to disturb it. And we have enough gas in hand that even if they board wipe us here, we're fine. Okay, they go down to 4 now. Luminarch Veteran. Yep. Or Luminarch Phantom now. Luminous Phantom now. Okay, opponent is searching out a land. The nice thing is, like, Gurmag Angler does literal nothing for them in this scenario. Alright, cast down. So I think this is Rally the Peasants. Does it need counter magic? It do. But what about second Rally the Peasants? Alright, and we take match 1. So in this matchup, we bring in Pyroblasts, and that's it. We cut Prismatic Strands because their damage isn't normally relevant, we just outrace them. And their removal isn't damage-based, it's minus. Alright, game 2, we are on the draw. If we had a 1-drop creature, I'd be fine with this, but as it is, we kind of gotta ship it. This is kind of the opposite issue. We will keep this. We're going to send back 1 wings. Turn 1 is going to be Sacred Catting. Yeah. That actually makes the hand a lot better. Next turn, we're probably going to Boros Garrison after floating the white to get a mountain with the Ash Barons. Yeah. Okay. We're just going to clear the board, actually, just to let us get in for damage. It's chip damage, but... I don't know if they run any of the ninjas, and I don't want to play around if they are. Okay, it's another auger. What did they hit with the first one, even? They hit a counterspell with the first one. Okay. So this is going to be El Gato. Garrison. Ninjas and Pauper are very viable. There's a couple of varieties of it, but they all use the blue one, specifically Ninja the Deep Hours and Moon Circuit Hacker. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, they work best with the fairy package, because it makes Spellstutter Sprite reusable while gaining card advantage. Now, we know for a fact opponent does have a counterspell in hand, like actual counterspell. So we're going to go Throne Discovery. Yeah, so then we can counter this. And we will discard both of these to draw 3. Oh, that's a lot better. So we can't play the Squadron Hawk, but we can play out the Springleaf Drum. And we'll pass the turn there. Yep, we will exile that. There's a real-world chance that we just go Squadron Hawk. This is going to be a ninja now? No, it's not. Okay, they don't have one. That's really good information to have. There, Seer. Yeah, the fact that they have the Seer does tell me that they run the ninjas at least. Alright, let's see here. So, I think we just go Squadron Hawk first. See if this forces them to crack the relic so that we can't get advantage. Okay, that's Spell Stepper Sprite. That's actually even more annoying, I think. I play the Luminarch Veteran. We don't have any flyers, unfortunately. But these, if they trade, I'm fine with. Yeah, losing that is actually pretty harsh. Because that would gained us some cards. They only have 2 cards in hand, so like we're not in a terrible position. And they're storing 1 on the field as well. Okay, so this is going to be the Ninja of the Deep Hours. Returning this to hand. So now they can counter any 2 or less cost spell, and they draw a card for this hitting me. That's really good to have hit off the top. That gives us counter magic. So let's Battle Screech. Teeth hole. This is them cracking the relic. Oh, they are not cracking the relic. Interesting. I don't get their logic there, but okay. Like, I just got 2 more creatures there because you didn't crack that. And we have a spell that counterspells a red or blue spell now, so that's good to have as well. And I will 100% trade 2 of these birds to kill that ninja. Okay, they're just going to chain their preordains. They're brainstorming as well. Jesus. Cantrip.hand. Hello, Yith. We are feeling human-ish today, finally. After a prolonged period of good lord, why, God, kill me now. If they attack with that ninja, I am willing to trade birds. Okay, dude. I am going to throw 4 birds in front of this. Have 3 pieces of removal or lose the bird. Or lose the ninja. So I gotta keep this red up, so we're gonna Faithless Looting, discarding the Lunarch here. Plus 1 other card we draw. See, that I'm fine with countering. Because they are tapped out now. But more importantly to me, that card can't be recurred now. So we discard the Veteran every time. I think we discard the Garrison, and we're just going to sit on cards to draw. And we're going to pass the turn here. Opponent's got to crack this relic soon, though. Like, they are chipping away at my yard, but it's not doing anything. This is a Karmak Angler, it looks like. Which is one of their better hits. Do not get me wrong at all. Yeah. That said, they're at 1 card in hand. So we're going to play our Luminous Phantom. Yep. We will get in with the flyer specifically, because if they want to trade there, we are okay with that. We're not going to play out this Veteran because we want to buy cards effectively to use the Throwing Discovery. Yep, we will lose this garrison. This is feeling a lot better than the last time we ran this deck. So we'll chump with a Sacred Cat. And we can embald that on our turn then. Assuming they don't exile our yard. Like, we're chilling at a really comfortable 28 health, and they're at 15, so it seems to be going pretty well so far for me. We're gonna just play this and pop it. Well, pop the clue. What are we at? Okay, so with this, we're going to bam, bam, cycle, and get a plains out of the deck. I don't know if we play it. I think we don't for now. Gives us an option for next turn. But if we need to, we can now discard a land. Right, that makes 11 wilds and 1 unknown. No, they have 2 unknowns in hand. Chumpy. We're specifically getting rid of this one first because I don't know when they want to crack this. Okay, so now knowing what we know, we're actually going to discard both of these lands. We will do nothing of the sort. So at this stage, I think we're just attacking with every flyer every turn. Yeah. So they'll trade out 1 Fairy Seer right away. I will gladly trade this up, actually, just so that we can disturb it. Because disturbing it gives us another flyer. Getting bird tokens. And we will just Boros Garrison, bouncing a Plains to him. No, red. Like, we don't actually need much red. Like, we have 2 more Power Blasts and 2 Lightning Bolts left, I think. Would not hate drawing, like, Faithless Looting or something similar. Ooh, that is very bad for my health. We will get you to crack this goddamn relic. So that could be potentially relevant as hell. So we have 6 mana. We don't need to actually do anything else right now. So that in mind, boop, boop. Would you like to trade a Fairy Seer away? They would not. I feel a lot better with like an extra flyer or 2 here, but I can't really make that choice. Ooh, that's bad. Yeah, I really wish I knew what they had in hand right about now. Okay, we're good then. So we're not even going to bother with this. Actually, we can do it this way. So we can use this to pay. So one of these connecting deals 5 damage. Then we have a lightning bolt. Opponent needs to be blocking 2 of them. Yep. Alright, show me Blue Elemental Blast. Alright, they had Blue Elemental Blast. Opponent is officially hellbent, though. Don't tell me they just drew a counter spell. Now we're taking 10 here. Ugh. Okay, they cracked the relic to draw a new card. Alright, Squadron Hawk. I choose you. I need you to resolve so I can go get 2 more. Hell yeah! Bird Cestral Vision. We're gonna keep the 3rd in hand on the off chance opponent has Suffocating Fumes in hand. Like, we need to play around that, or we just have nothing afterwards. Opponent does have a 3-card fist, though. Like, they aren't out of resources. We go down to 18. Oh god. This is bad. Let's just get a land out of our deck. Like, I just want to have less land. I want to have less dead draws. That is why I'm doing this. Yeah, we turn our flyers sideways and hope. Now, like, double removal spell here sucks a lot. Hell, a single removal spell even sucks a lot. But, like, it is where it is. Like, they block 1. They have cast down. Oh, shit. Okay, we got it. Oh, thank God. So, like, we're going to draw, hit a Battle Screech. Yeah, we were golden at that point, it looks like. All right, then. On to match 2. And on to match 2. This is a 1-land hand that we can go turn 1 Thriven Inspector. You know what? This hand's actually fine enough. Because triple Battle Screech is a hell of a drug. Oh, I love those lands. Oh, no, we are in trouble. I've made a terrible mistake. Don't be a Searing Blaze. Please, for the love of God. I have a family. We need to hit a land. Literally, the sooner the better. We have to eat this because they can just cast any spell, and this it makes it a bad trait for us then. Oh, it's hot dogs! Lovely. The family can watch my demise. What? I desire context for that. So this is getting chump blocked every fucking turn from now into oblivion. Looks like they might... Okay, they did have a third land drop. So as it is, we're blocking Kiln Fiend with the Squadron Hawk. This is a chump block, but is semi-obligatory. I think this is going to be us losing game one. I kept a really greedy hand, and I'm going to be punished for it. Do they just play out the Crasher as well? Yeah, they do. This turn doesn't look so bad. Like, we eat 2, 3 here, but that's it. Next turn is the scary turn. Land off the top, please. Not a land. That might be a turn too late. Ah. That's what you meant. So we need to survive this turn. Pretty big ask, honestly. Okay, they have double mountain. If they have a team or battle rage, I think I'm dead. No team or battle rage, so that's good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is still lethal, I think. So what? This is 8, 9, plus 7, that's 16. Yeah, this is still lethal. But we drew the Prismatic Strands a little too late. We just run the deck as is for hot dogs. We don't have any of the interaction we would like. By the way, welcome to the current bully of the meta. Hot dogs is a quote-unquote fun interactive deck. You know what? I want to listen to Kenny Loggins. Oh, Pandora, you know me better than I know myself. It playing Kenny Loggins. I keep forgetting. Not loving anymore. Good old Triple M. Anyone that says he does not have the most soulful song, like voice of all time, is fucking wrong. Oh, so, in reading news, I finished reading American Gods. And by reading, I mean listening to the audiobook. It's pretty good. You know, in hindsight, this is where I should have paused the recording until the game started. But at this point, I've gone too far, so we're now talking about books. Speaking of books, how about that Dresden Files getting delayed again? This is a fantastic hand. So this is turn 1 Thraben Inspector, turn 2 Springleaf Drum, and we go from there. Aren't there 40 of, like, what? Dresden Files? There are currently 16 or 17, but the next one was going to be Mirror Mirror. Boop, biddy boop, boop. Oh, good. No turn one plays. I am very fine with that. Okay, we've all been there, though. Like, don't go throwing shade. I've not read the Night Angel trilogy yet. It's on my to-do list. I think, if it's the one I'm thinking of. Let us set up the board state. We're playing these around Electrickery and to store card draw, effectively. Okay, they have the Kiln Fiend. We have an answer to that immediately. Dorzoblint. That sounds familiar, but no, I've never read that. It's a great name, like, empirically great name. We could do this Throne Discovery, but it doesn't do much for us, so I think we're just going to get him for 2. And we can pop a clue token on opponent's turn. Yeah. Killing Fiend Deuce. Killing Fiend, quote-unquote, Deuce. Oh, another Springwood Drum. Nice. Also nice. We shall proceed to crap the birds out onto the table and make it our opponent's problem. And Springleaf Drum's feeling good. Please don't electrocute me. Fuck! I specifically requested for that not to happen. Draw card. So let's bring this back first. And make white. Sacred Cat. And we'll get him for 2. We're just gonna eat it. Okay. Okay. Bolt. Okay. So, Throwing Discovery. Discard both of these. Yes. Okay, okay, okay. I think we just play into another Electricity here. Like, if we don't get Electricity here, we just win on our turn. We'll chip in for 1 still in the air. Okay, okay. No second Electricity. We might be fine. Oh, never mind. We are still dead. Like, we will show ourselves the door. So they already have trampled. That's 17. They cast them both flashback. That's an additional 10 damage. Good lord. That is unfortunate. Like, we had it on our turn. Hot Dogs is a miserable deck that we are not good at beating. Alright, sorry, just talking to the opponent. Good luck and have fun with the rest of your league. Alright then, let's go searching for match 3. Alright, on to match 3. We are on the draw, and we have a no-lander, so that's leaving. I think we discard the Rally the Peasants because we're not going to be ready for that for a while. And we turn 1, go get a mountain, so that next turn we can go Squadron Hawk? It's that or we... It's awkward. Oh, another red deck. I got rid of you. Alright, let's see if we're up against Burn. Okay. Okay, Monster Swiss Sphere. Still don't know if it's Burn or Hot Dogs. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we Squadron Hawk get 2 of them? Yeah, get 2 of them. No, we get 3 of them. Specifically discarding a Prismatic Strands at the end of turn. Which is a weird line, but it lets us keep them from murdering us in one go on accident. Yep, delete 1. Opponent has a really... Okay, this is yet another hot dog matchup. So I'm really happy I threw that Prismatic Strands in the yard. So how do I run this now? I think we go Faithless Looting first. Well, that's getting kept. We can discard. So if we draw another mount, or if we draw another one, we can go Battle Screech, Battle Screech, Battle Screech. So mana efficiency, we just want to go Squadron Hawk this turn, even though we don't gain the 1 life now. We could have chipped in for 1 there, but I don't want to... I'm playing around them randomly killing it on our turn then. I'm not happy I'm playing around it, but it feels necessary. Okay, so one of these either has like a... Suka be it. Springleaf. Yeah, we just play it the Lunar Confederate here. And I think I just bolt this now. Like, if they have Apostle's Blessing, they just use it, but... I feel safe going 1 Squadron Hawk in the air. I guess there's a one where they, like, Lava Dart, then Lava Dart again with the flashback here. And then I don't have the flashback. That might have been a mistake in hindsight. Again, they only have 2 cards in hand, so if they use the Lava Dart for that... Oh god, they are doing just that. Well, alright, opponent. Do it or suffer. Alright, they get to draw a card. So they are going for it. That's 5 damage. Okay, that is by no means the worst that could have happened. Surely the same thing doesn't happen twice. Okay, they just conceded to a Battle Screech, apparently. Interesting card to concede to, I feel, but I will not complain. We learned the hard way that they run Electrickery, so we're bringing in Parapets. We'll cut or Rally the Peasants. I honestly don't even like Sacred Cats that much because they die and they have Trample a lot of the time. Like, everything else in the deck feels better for the most part. The nice part is, like, we can cast this as an instant, or we can just have it sit on the field, like, either way. Alright, let's get this done and over with. Matches are going a lot faster than the last time we did this, but part of that, I feel, is the fact that we're against 2 different hot dog players. This hand is keepable. Like, it's a weird keep, but it's a keep. So, like, turn 1 Swift Spear is obviously bad, as I summon it. But, like, we can go Mountain now. And if they play Kiln Fiend, we can just bolt it. And if they do nothing else, we can just, at end of turn, bolt that. Okay, that's quote-unquote Kiln Fiend, so we can just kill it. We'll play out this, play out that. And we'll be able to get another Plains here. But for right now, we're just going to threaten having a Lightning Bolt. I care enough about burning through the resources that I'm fine offering this block up. Three cards in hand. Counting number of dose. Get Plains out of our deck. We'll draw another one. We will play Squadron Hawk. We will pretend that we have Lightning Bolt at the ready. And we pass the turn here. This is just going to be a cycle with the Ash Barrens again, though. We are a little bit land heavy right now. Without knowing the texture of their hand, like, it's actually hard to say if we're in a good spot, though. There's also the question of next turn, do we double... I think we just double Squadron Hawk next turn, so that way on turn 5, it's turn 5, there's a world in which we have access to both Prismatic Strands and then a 2-drop. Like, a big deciding factor is, do they have Trample? Because if they don't have Trample, like, we just chump the Kiln Fiend and it's okay. But that being said, I think they have a total of 12 cards in their deck that give Trample. Team or Battle Rage, by far the worst of them for us. Any questions, class?
Kermit the Frog here, wanting to know, is everybody doing fine?
I'm sweating from the heat and from just whatever's going on over there because they got me feeling nervous. That is the worst case scenario right there. Yeah, no, that makes us dead. So, like, that's 18 damage right there alone. Hey, Adventure. Knowing when you can afford to deploy your hand as opposed to having to keep back, that is the biggest thing you have to learn. Like, I've learned that, yes, I could go Battle Screech into Battle Screech, but I'd rather have that to rebuild. Learning when you have to hold back to rebuild as opposed to just going for it is probably the highest skill test, I want to use as the word, for the deck. Then there's decks like this, though, where it's like, you go fast and you pray. You pray to every single god that will listen and some that don't. Well, yes, I would like to play first. Okay, what does this hand do? It has a lot of red, but it lets us go Lunar. Yeah, this is fine enough. Unless, you know, they just immediately turn 2, Kiln Fiend, turn 3, go for it. Actually, this might have been a bad hand to keep in hindsight. Feeling less bad suddenly. Kind of want them to tap out this turn so we can parapet without having to worry about them having a Lava Dart. Okay, that is them tapping out. Now, bolt off the top. Damn. I could not summon it to the top. By the way, anytime a sorcery couldn't have been cast, gotta love that old phrasing. Now, on our turn, we do get to gain, assume we don't have to block, 8 life. So we got that going for us. Okay, so that's not pumping it directly. Is this a Monastery Swift Spear? Because this does feel like a Monastery Swift Spear now. Yep. Okay, that's perfect for us. Battle Screech! We would like to yield to all of that. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo. Gain a bunch more life. Last turn. Next turn we can Raven Inspector, draw a card immediately if we have nothing else to do. Alright, opponent has their quote-unquote card draw going on. That is a Teamer Battle Rage. They don't have their 4th land, though, it seems. What do we want to hit the most off the top? I think Squadron Hawk would be our best hit. No, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at 5 mana. It's one of our better hits, but it's not our best. Yes. This might be a wrong call, but it is the call I have chosen to make. I would not say it's YOLO so much as risky business. So, like, opponent now gets to go Reckless Impulse into Battle Rage and still have 1 mana up. There's a lot of worlds in which that goes very, very poorly for me. And that's, you know, they have 4 cards in hand. Like, Temur Battle Rage is just a terrifying card. Like, opponent is clearly doing math, though, right now. By the way, the reason we specifically did Thrilling Discovery is to try and dig towards hitting a Prismatic Strands. Because hitting that is arguably the single most important thing we can have happen. Oh, everything we have has trample now. I think that makes this game. Because they cast 2 spells. That gives that 13, 26 plus 13, 39 plus... Oh, yeah, nope, that's Omega game. Alright. Hot dogs. Very bad deck for us. Alright, match 4. Let's hope we're not yet again against hot dogs. We'll keep this. Sand is actually really nice how it curves out. So, like, this is going to be a turn 1 Lunark, turn 2 Cat. Oh, come the fuck on! Don't you fucking dare be the same goddamn deck. This card, by the way, has pushed hot dogs over the precipice. That's why it's been banned so much lately. This card is just, it gave it a much needed 1-drop. Yep, we have played hot dogs 3 fucking matches in a row now. Get rid of this fucking bullshit. Is it even the top meta deck right now? Like, I'm pretty sure people are running it because it's super fast and brain dead as fuck. No, it is the most winning deck right now at 13%. Jesus Christ. So that's like 5% over the second most winning deck, so that might result in a nerf. The Banhammer, she come. I hope. I hope the Banhammer come. So this is going to be Sacred Cat into Squadron Hawk so that we can feel a Faith of Sleeping next turn. They do have Lava Dart, so like we need to play out a second blocker. It's very awkward we haven't been able to get this Boros Garrison down yet, though. We will just throw Sacred Cat in front of that. Okay. Yeah, I think this is what we're going to do. We're going to go Monarch Veteran. Faithless Looting, discarding both Squadron Hulks probably. Yes. And Boros Garrison bouncing A-planes. That lightning bolt will be very good for next turn. Okay, opponent is bolting our face. That tells me they have some form of entrample enabler. Yeah, they have Apostle's Blessing, and then the last card's going to be a Team or Battle Rage. Or another Lava Spike. Yep, there it is. Fun interactive magic. Okay, Parapet's in. Ride the Peasants out. This deck is absolutely miserable to play against right now. I cannot wait until they say, we're sorry, we tried giving you Monastery Swift Spear, you've proven you can't be responsible with it, so we're taking it away. But like, if I had gotten that fucking lightning bolt earlier in the turn before I had to spend my red mana, that would have been all fine and dandy. But that wasn't meant to be. Hmm. Opponent is taking roughly 5,000 years to sideboard. Yes, we are obviously going to be on the play. No. Yes? Yes. This hand's a keeper. We took one Battle Screech. This is veteran into Throne Discovery, probably. Just digging for prismatic strands and the like. Oh, what do you know? Monastery Swift Spears hit the field. Big shock. Okay, that actually makes the sand noticeably better. We will keep both back then to threaten a double block. Yep. If you have mutagen growth, use it. Otherwise, I'm fine with this trade. Throwing Discovery, please. Yeah, this is fine. And then we're just gonna bolt that now. Bolt the Kiln Fiend. That was a really good sequence of events for us. God damn it. Okay, so Lunar Veteran. Into Battle Screech. Into Battle Screech. Like, they could still pop off. Like, I can't do anything about that. But we have two blockers and we have a lot of life. Okay, they are not going for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's perfect. We are going to Lunarch Veteran, keeping up a Prismatic Strands. Actually, we're going to keep that back as well. We're just going to hit 4 in the air. Specifically playing around Lava Dart is why I'm keeping so many creatures back. Alright, that's a Metamorphose. Come on, dude, blow your load. Just completely blow your load. Jesus, double Metamorphose. I don't know why that card's still legal in Pauper. Like, it's never been used for fair things. Yep, they killed that. Please, just team or Battle Rage. Please. Make my day. They're on the fence, it looks like. Okay, okay. There she is. Hey, opponent has blown through all the resources now. Land off the top lets us win immediately. Untapped land, I should clarify that. Right, we do not have the win immediately. How do we want to play this? So so 1, 2, 3, 4... 15 damage. Puts opponent to 1. I don't feel safe doing that, so we're just going to get the Luminarch eventually. Luminarch Phantom. Luminous Phantom. Then we will Squadron Hawk. Nah, we're going to keep that back in case we need extra damage later. And they don't have a Lava Dart in the yard, so this is a safe attack. But I'm pretty sure we actually have this game. Yeah, they just concede. Okay. Yeah, next turn we would have been able to double rally the peasants anyway, so... Alright, so yeah, Prismatic Strength is apparently just the only card that matters in this matchup. Do we get to cast when an opponent gets to KO off? If yes, we fine. My gut says this hand has the potential to be fine and the potential to fuck me in the ass. So, like, turn 1 Luminarch Veteran, turn 2 Springleaf Drum, Faithless Looting. Faithless Looting can hit Fuel, then we have the Boros Garrison. I like it enough. Like, we have 2 times we can Faithless Looting by turn 3. My mistake, we have more times. So we play the Veteran, we pass the turn. Like, this getting Lava Dart would be annoying. Okay. Bolt off the top. No bolt. That's just as good, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. We can't loot and keep this up. So that in mind... I should have looted before I played that in hindsight, because there was a chance I hit a white spell. Or a white land. Yeah, which I didn't, so I don't feel too bad. We'll discard the veteran, since that can be flashback. Disturb, whatever you want to call it. So what does this hand do now? If we don't die this turn, we have Prismatic Strands up, and that's all that really matters, I think, at this point. Okay, we don't die this turn. I'm going to play that specifically in case they have Electrickery. And we'll pass the turn. If an opponent doesn't go for it, we have the clue token anyway. Oh lord, they are going wide. Okay, so since they didn't go for it, we do have the clue token to pop. Okay. I'm feeling a lot better where we're at now. We'll play the veteran. We do get blown out almost by an Electrickery still, but we have a way to play around it. Like, we cast the Prismatic Strand at base. Actually, no, we don't. We just Prismatic Strands using the Thraben Inspector instead. Okay, yeah, they just have a super go wide hand here. And they're just not attacking. Good. They know who is in charge right now. And somehow it's me. So we're going to Ash Barrens. Using the red. Get a mountain out of the deck. Play it. Play Save Your Cat. Gonna pass the turn again. Like, I think at this point we are just waiting until we can, like, Battle Screech. Good lord. Okay. You know what? No. I'm gonna get the Phantom instead. Do I still cast the Filthless Loom? Yeah. Yeah, we do. Discard, discard. Like, we're going to be chipping in for a point of damage a turn now, it looks like. Ooh. That's juicy. We're going to flash back one of our 3 Faithless Lootings? Like, we're definitely chucking one of these Prismatic Strands is what it goes down to. And, yeah. I'm going to sit on the 1 Prismatic Strands right now and play the Parapet next turn. Oh, I could have chipped him for 1. I'm an idiot. I don't feel comfortable doing that because I don't know for sure if they have Relic, but it definitely feels like they do. Like, I gotta play around their graveyard hate. Plus, discarding these makes us lose 2 boosts at minimum anyway, which does not feel great. It's living. We don't need the Springleaf at this point. Doing Discovery as well. I'm gonna play out the cat. And we're doing it this way specifically so we can effectively get more value out of the cat, I guess. However you want to look at it. Like, we're chipping in for 1 a turn, but that will eventually get there. Do they just not have the, like, trample enabler? Okay, that's a good hit. Discard. We'll do that next turn. It's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll do it next turn. Now, keep in mind, we do have to, like, slowly grind out, relatively speaking, because we did take all but 1 of the Rally the Peasants out of the deck. At what point does the opponent just say, this isn't getting better for me, YOLO? I would like to get a land out of my deck. Thank you. Battle Screech! I would like to gain 4. I would like to do it again. Chipping for 1. Once it's 16, we're at 35. That's a pretty good spot to be in, I feel. Especially when we have a Prismatic Strand in the yard and 2 in hand. Is this game 3? This might just be game 2. No, this should be game 3. I think. But let's just kill him, please. This is fine. Okay, fine, please. Well, what are you casting? Like, Flaring Pain would be terrible. You still don't have Flaring Pain. But that's a crash through. This is a lot of trample. Opponent sure is going for it. Okay, at this point, we're just going to always yield, always yield, always yield. Because otherwise this will take forever. Right, deals 1 damage to each opponent and each creature planeswalker they control. Okay. Well, all my things are X2s, so have another, I suppose. That's fine. Yep, we got it. Like, I'm worried very specifically about you having prismatic strain, or not prismatic strains, specifically having flaring pain and a team or battle rage. And Impulse's Blessing, actually, now that I think about it. Because, like, if you have team or battle rage, I can stop. Oh, no, this is actually. This is enough that even if they just have the flaring pain, nothing else matters. Oh, lordy lord. Well, show me flaring pain. There it is. Why? Why did you wait so long? Like, you could have just led with that. So, like, I can bolt one of these kiln fiends, but they still murder us because everything has fucking trample. And they probably have Apostle's Blessing anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, like, they just have super lethal here. Okay, can we play not hot dogs, please? I don't want to have 4 fucking matches against the same deck. Alright, I forgot to stop recording. Oops. Alright, final match. I think this hand is capable. Opponent seems to be deciding on what to put back for their hand or if they're keeping it. Okay, they kept 7. So turn 1, El Gato. Pass the turn. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. Okay, it's burned. It's not the same deck. It's fine. Note to self, make an anti-burn slash hot dog deck. And possibly just start running cop red in every fucking sideboard. This might just be play double Squadron Hawk next turn into Rally the Peasants. No, Rally double. It would have to be a double Rally the Peasants turn. I guess we could just get in chip damage a turn or 2. Oh, opponent is mana screwed. Not gonna complain. I want to know if they have artifacts, though, other than the blood tokens, so I know how to sideboard. So I need them to play cards. Okay. Opponent did not hit a second land, it looks like. We'll take this trade. We're doing this specifically to double Squadron Hawk. Okay, opponent has discarded a Rift Bolt, trying to hit a land. I don't know if I agree with that, but I don't necessarily disagree with it. I should have played the Forgotten Cave instead, so no, recycling it. Yeah, boy! Never punished. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is lethal. Alright, on to game 2 of the final match. They are on some form of burn. Not really enough information to know what I have to change, so we're just going to run it as is. If I were to put in Cop red, what would I cut? Like 1 Gorilla Shaman and 1 Electrickery? Do I even need the Electrickery? Yeah, I do because of elves. Maybe 1 Dust to Dust, 1 Gorilla Shaman. Except the worst matchup against Affinity. Does this hand do anything? So, no? This hand does something, air quotes, in that it gets us 8 points for turn 2. Okay, that's a repult. Actually, we have to wait in case they have a Swift Spear. This is going to be a really dull video, I feel, because it's just the same fucking match 3 times. Okay, we eat 3. Play something for me to lightning bolt. Please, make me feel important. Opponent does not know what they want to cast. Did they get mana fucked again? Did you get mana screwed again? Opponent's back, they have suspended a Rifty Bolt. Let us get our basic planes. I'm going to play Thrig Inspector this turn, because I don't want that. I wanted the cat to gain his life. That's what it boils down to. And my nose itches. I need to shave soon. Sorry I don't have better commentary right now, but like, when my opponent is slow playing like this, they might be double queuing for all I know. I don't really have much to add. My opponent puts us to 14. Lob spike, okay, we're down to 11. We get out of planes. Let's get the Squadron Hawks. Just build up a board presence here a little bit. So we're at 11. Opponent is once again at a single land, so on one hand, that means they have all gas. On the other hand, they can't really deploy it effectively right now. Right, they're just going to bolt the life gain Gato. Which, you know, effectively gains his 3 life because of the lightning bolt. Let us start off with Face the Looting. Flung Discovery. I like it, I like it. I meant to go mini phase 2 there to replay that veteran. Aha! Nope, no. God damn it. Okay, so Bolt the Swift Spear. Runark a veteran. Gato. I meant to play land and I'm an idiot. Oh well. Alright, opponent just concedes. We won the match. I misplayed the shit out of that last one because I got impatient as balls. But we probably had it regardless. Because opponent got stuck on 1 land 2 games in a row. Alright, so what did I learn today? Where the fuck is my... What the hell do you do? That looks cool. Pay one life sacrifice. Oh, you gotta sack it. Lame. Wait, sorry. Distracted. So, circle. Circle. I have the blue one? Did not know that. Okay, so... Red. I like you. You are going in my sideboard. Now. Dust to dust, dust to dust. No, Gorilla Shaman. Cut 1 and 1. You know what? This is a bad enough problem. I'm cutting a Pyroblast as well. Next time, I'm doing this. Because very specifically, fuck hot dogs. You know, out of context, that probably sounds really, really bad. And I'm okay with that because that deck can eat a dick. Honestly, there's not much I can say. Like, we didn't get nearly enough game diversity. That last match with hot dogs, I might have been able to win if I hadn't been so passive. But I didn't start playing around Flaring Pain until it was too late. But it was also one of those things, like, because I took out my Rally of the Peasants, I didn't really have a fast enough clock. It's kind of a damned if I do, damned if I don't moment. And there wasn't much I could do. Like, I guess I don't know what to make cuts there is the bigger issue. But yeah, like, the deck, as you saw, though, against hot dogs, it can put up a fight, but not a great one. But any other deck, it's great. Like, I'm hoping putting these cops in make the matchup better. Because the second that that matchup specifically is better, we'll feel better. Now, if you got to this point of the video, thank you. Make sure you're liking, make sure you're subscribing, etc., etc. Catch us on Twitch. Hell, join the Discord. Yell at me at what to play. I always take suggestions if I can afford it. I hope you all had fun. I'm going to head out. Dismissed.